But of course, we start with Manchester United and the news that a deal is close to bring Ruben Amorim in as the club's new manager.
Well, we've sent our reporter Gary Cottrell out to Lisbon for what could be Amorim's last game in charge of the club this evening. Gary, good evening to you. Got there pretty fast, didn't you? Looks like this move is getting ever closer. What do we know at this stage?
Yes, hello Gail, Sky Sports News. Of course, inevitably in the right place at the right time, because Ruben Amorim's sporting club, the Portugal, of course, as it's known these days, taking part in a quarter-final of the Portuguese League Cup tonight. It's a 8:15 kick-off, so in about three and a half hours, the man himself will be sitting in that chair, and we expect him, given what's happened today, given that the club have issued that statement through the official channels, through the stock exchange, that an acceptance of that fee that the club need to release their head coach. We expect him to the fans at the end of the match to say goodbye to the fans. That's certainly the rumour here tonight. And then in this news conference room, him to make some kind of admission that he's going to Manchester United, to the assembled media, and the club president as well, by the way, all adding to the plot, is expected to give interviews after that news conference. So exciting times potentially. That's my point of view. Let's get the point of view of a journalist who follows Sporting Club de Portugal week in, week out, follows Amorim week in, week out, Filipe Balreira. Philip, what I just said, is that about right to you? Do you think it's going to be an interesting evening, a momentous evening in a way for the club?
Yes, hello Gary, and I think, like you said, it will be really interesting, not only for us, for journalists, for public that loves football, but also and foremost for the Sporting supporters, who will be curious to see how is the reaction of Ruben Amorim, if this is the last game like we expect it to be, and most of all, which will be the sentence, which will be the explanation for Amorim for those busy day, like it's like a day that has passed since the exit of Ten Hag and rumors about Amorim. But I think, like you said, right now Sporting has announced that it's all up to hands for the coach, because United will play the clause, the 10 million clause. Amorim has given the green light to accept the project, the challenge of going to Man United, and Sporting accepted also. So we remain to see which will be the explanations of Amorim. I'm really curious. I think you also are, but it will be really a big challenge for him if he goes to Man United right now.
I love the way you say his name, the proper Portuguese way. Amorim. Say it again.
Amorim. Ruben Amorim.
Yeah, very good.
He indeed has a chant for him. So
I won't get you to do it. Do you think he will? If he does go to Manchester United, and it seems like he will, is it a risky move for him? Do you think he'll have what it takes to turn the club around?
I think it will, without a doubt, be a risky move, like it was when he came to Sporting, because right now he has 2 championships for Sporting. He has cup trophies. He's doing a good path in the European competitions. He will get to play against City, or he would have at Tuesday. And foremost, in the beginning, it wasn't consensual, or it wasn't a good idea seen by the supporters to get Amorim. It was a risky move by the president, Filipe Balreira, by the board of Sporting, but it was a good one because he won trophies. I think for United it will be a risky move, and it's a little bit similar project that he will find in United, like he will find in Sporting. I don't think in terms of financial it's the same, because United is a big club and there's a lot of financial potential with Ineos also in it. But Sporting was in a crisis. He took place. He gave minutes to young players. He took a playing style very dynamic. He won the group most of all. He united the club, and I think he can do also that in United. But it's a big challenge for him. But I think he thought. He was linked to English clubs in the summer and he didn't come out to nothing. Or for example, Liverpool, West Ham, he didn't come out to nothing. He stayed, and he thought maybe we have Man United. It's a big challenge. It's a big club, like he wants and he likes. But he thought that opportunity might not come again. and he took this chance. We'll see if it pays out or no. But for example, he has a really young squad with players that he knows, like Bruno Fernandes, like Ugarte, that he wanted in Sporting. I think he wants to be like, for example, Jose Mourinho, which is his idol, and take trophies for Man United.
Amorim is, well, we hear there his hero is Jose Mourinho.
Yes, his idol.
We'll be hearing from him, of course, a little bit later on. So linked with West Ham, didn't happen. Linked with Liverpool, didn't happen. Linked at times with Chelsea as well, didn't happen. But it looks like this is going to happen. Just as the plot thickens a little bit, we understand that the club TV, MUTV, have got a journalist and a camera on their way over here to do an interview with Amorim. So will he be facing Manchester City on Tuesday, or will he be facing Chelsea on Sunday?
Well, I'm backing you, Gary, to get there ahead of those MUTV people. We will speak to you a little bit later.
Brood, what a win. You said you wanted passion and football that would excite the crowd and get them going. You got exactly that.
Yeah, it was the case. I have to say that we scored some great goals. The first one was an absolute beauty from Casemiro. I have to also say that we had some luck as well. 2 posts, and it comes to Casemiro's feet. Bruno with the free kick, and it's deflected and it's in. But it's his first one of after a long time. I'm so happy for him that he's on the score sheet twice with a good finish in the second half, and Garnacho, of course, with a very good finish with a Diogo cross. So. The 5 goals, but as I said before, I have to say the chances against West Ham and Fenerbahce and QPR, we created so much more and bigger chances, and we couldn't finish. And all of a sudden, we had some luck on our sides, and that made it a great day today.
You say luck, but there was also resilience. What we did notice today was that when Leicester scored, heads didn't drop. The intention was to just get back and attack again.
Yeah, that's the intention, and I think it's always the target for us to react and go straight back into to attack ourselves. And but I have to say the reaction of the players after these moments were excellent, and they deserved. The credits all for a good win, and happy that the crowd goes home with a nice night of football.
Manchester United strikes deal with Sporting Lisbon for Ruben Amorim. Manchester United has reached a pivotal agreement with Sporting Lisbon this week to bring in Ruben Amorim. United has successfully negotiated the transfer fee, matching the €10 million, £8.3 million, release clause that Sporting had set for the talented manager, and discussions are progressing around a compensation package to secure Amorim's first-team coaching staff for the move to Old Trafford. Sporting confirmed on Tuesday that United had expressed interest in activating Amorim's release clause, advancing talks around a full support package. The Manchester Evening News reports that United has now agreed on the fee, focusing next on securing his trusted assistants, Carlos Fernandes, 29, and Adilio Candido, 28, who joined Amorim from Braga to Sporting in 2020 and have been instrumental in his achievements at the José Alvalade Stadium. Sporting's statement reads, Manchester United has shown interest in securing manager Ruben Amorim, and Sporting's management has highlighted the terms and conditions of his current employment contract, specifically his €10 million release clause. Manchester United has expressed willingness to meet the clause amount. Amorim has long valued Fernandes as his Jose Mourinho and will now take on the mantle as United's 6th permanent manager since Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement in 2013. With Erik ten Hag dismissed after the club's challenging start to the Premier League season, Amorim's mandate will be clear: propel United toward European qualification spots and beyond. Having guided Sporting to their first league title in 19 years during his first full season in 2020-21, Amorim added another title in the 2023-24 season, winning the championship by an impressive 10-point margin. United fans can look forward to a fresh start with the manager who has already tasted significant success and has the vision and determination to bring that winning mentality to Manchester.